Coming to you from 50 Oliver, this is Easton News, and my name is Joseph Taft.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, January 12th, 2024. Nomination papers for the 2024 annual town election are available from January 2nd through February 28th at 5 p.m. The election calendar with candidate deadlines, the positions on the ballot, and a complete candidate packet are available on the town's website. Interested candidates are invited to call 508-230-0530, or you can email town clerk's office at easton.ma.us with any questions. The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 20th, 2024. Polls will be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. All voting precincts will vote at Oliver Ames High School, located at 100 Lothrop Street.
How should we talk about disability? The Ames Free Library will hold an event at the Queesit House on January 20th from 2 to 3 on the second floor. Come hear a lecture and discussion about representation of disability in popular media. This talk includes tips and an open Q&A session from firsthand experience of a person with a physical disability. Presented by Alina Poklad, Disability Studies PhD researcher. This event is free and open to all.
Auntie Zaza's community will knit with the mountain poncho designer JenCurlyGirl.com. The Knit Along launched on Wednesday, January 10th, 2024 from 5:30 to 7 with a trunk show, but you can still join if you couldn't make it on Wednesday the 10th. No worries. Grab your supplies and get underway and come sit and knit with the designer. Jen Curly Girl will be at Auntie Zaza's on the 18th, Thursday, and February the 28th between 5:30 and 7. Bring your knitting or crochet project. All are welcome, regardless of participating in the Knit Along. Sit and stitch and meet the designer, Jennifer Curly Girl. To view more of her designs, go to her website, jennifercurlygirl.com/shop. Space may be limited or location changed depending on the interest. Call 774-269-6899 for more information.
The Children's Museum in Easton wants to resume offering free or reduced admission to other charities and service providers in our community. They need financial support to provide the CME experience of learning through hands-on play to other deserving children. Donations will not only help them continue their mission for others, but it will also allow them to continue to offer these weekly programs and activities for you. Please visit the link below.
The Easton Women of Today have an upcoming event. The wellness event will be Friday, February 2nd, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. at the Holy Trinity Lutheran Church. Setup will be at 5 p.m. The event will be free of charge. There will be workshops to choose from, which will last about 30 to 40 minutes each. The workshops offered will focus on different aspects of wellness, physical, mental, social, etc. There will be an open area for vendors. Easton Women of Today will provide refreshments. There will also be a book swap, Zumba, and Joanne Young will be there.
Any Easton resident may contact the helpline and does not have to be referred to access the service. The helpline operates from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. To reach the helpline, call 888-244-6843. Importantly, the helpline is not an emergency service. If you or the person you are seeking to assist requires immediate confidential support and crisis counseling, please dial 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which is available 24/7, or call 911.
Attention Easton veterans and surviving spouses, could you use some additional help this year paying for heating, fuel, transportation, food costs, or other needs? Please visit the website below, or you can call 508-230-0690 for more information.
Don't have time to stay up and watch your favorite shows?
Like this one, obviously.
Well, don't forget, ECAT has a YouTube channel. There, you can find all old episodes, but turn on notifications to be alerted when ECAT premieres news features and shows.
Our handle is at EastonCatTV, with TV in capital letters, of course. Do you know an Easton resident or an organization that benefits the community? Do you or someone you know have a special talent or skill set that you would like to show off to your community? Well, ECAT has numerous shows and segments that may be a good fit for you. ECAT has always represented the talent and diversity of the people of Easton, and we want to highlight you. You can email info@eastoncat.org to let us know what you want to see on our channels. We want to hear from you.
The Tricentennial Committee is looking for volunteers to help out in several areas, so if you'd like to help Easton celebrate its 300th birthday, you can email easton300@outlook.com. They held their open house at the Easton VFW, and ECAT was there to find out what their special announcement was.
I'd like to thank ECAT, Easton Community Access Television, not only for covering our meeting and our open houses, and as Dale mentioned, on the 20th, we'll be at the KSE Hall. But I did want to mention that ECAT also gives us the opportunity to do a TV show once a month. It's called Easton 300. It's an opportunity for me to bring in people in the community to be interviewed, to talk about their events, to talk about the celebration. And I don't know if you had a chance to watch it. I know people just don't watch TV every day, but the fact is that it's a good way for us to spread the good word about the celebration.
We did have a logo contest to start our process of celebrating the town in 2025. One of the things we decided we needed was a logo, something to kind of build our marketing materials, our website, everything around. And there was discussion about, should we hire an artist, graphic designer, what have you. And looking back at contests the town had held in the past, like the water department logo contest, things of that nature, we thought one of the best ways to kind of start with community involvement would be to put the logo out to contest, so to speak, and put it out to the public and have folks kind of take a shot or a stab at making something that we could use, with the downtown, the clock being the focal point and it's like a source of inspiration, so to speak. There were a lot of different takes. Again, as I was saying, I'm not an artist, but I like art. I don't know what that means. I couldn't do what anyone did here, but there was a lot of really creative entries. So we had our work cut out for us, but the committee, we looked at all of these. So every eligible logo was included in the voting process, so to speak. And we arrived at a majority winner, so to speak, through the voting process, which is under this brown wrapper here. So our winning artist, I don't know if you want to stand up, is Piper Jornalis. Am I saying that correctly? Jornalis. Congratulations. So, yeah, you want to, because I think the easel's going to break. All right, here, I'm going to put this down. Yeah. Look at that.
So that's an idea of what the celebration is all about. There may be folks out there in our viewing audience that may be interested in making some suggestions. You folks that are here tonight at the VFW, if you have some suggestions or things you'd like to add, please make sure you speak to one of the committee members.
After the break, you'll find out who is this week's Pet of the Week.
This is Easton News.
Hi there, I'm Gail Devins, and join me as we discover all the businesses that made Easton great. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. I cannot wait. I want to do it. I want to go there. I am definitely coming back, and I know you will too, because I'm telling you something. It is absolutely amazing in here. What a wonderful way to discover Easton. It's right here in Easton. Showing at noon on Mondays, 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, and 11 a.m. on Fridays, only on ECAT.
There's a storm.
Join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, to explore the town of Easton and its interesting, engaging, ordinary, and extraordinary people, and meet a smorgasbord of guests, including artists, authors, musicians, business owners, community organizations, clergy, local leaders, etc., etc., etc. Community Forum at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 1:30 p.m. on Saturdays. See you then.
Here we go. My name is Harrison Young, and after 13 years of talk show experience, I seek to bring you the best in interviews with some of the very best guests around, including, and here we are, experts.
I've seen thousands of demons actually come out of the mirror one time.
Wow. Musical guests and artists.
If I say how I feel, Would you really listen?
And interesting characters of all types.
I threw that kid across the classroom. Look, he didn't try that ever again.
Wow. Join me at Topic Time on your Easton cable station anytime they want to play it. And what I understand, that's quite a few times a day. And I love it.
Meet friends old and new for a casual guided walk around sheep pasture. NRT educator Hannah will be leading a winter walking club on select Friday afternoons this winter. Bring some friends and make sure some new ones as we stroll along the sheep pastures trails. This is a great opportunity to catch up with the people and get outside during the winter months. Winter walking club programs are free of charge and will meet outside of the carriage house building, the building with 2 sets of double doors and the concrete ramp across the driveway from the chicken coops. The physical address for the sheep pasture is 307R Main Street in Northeastern Massachusetts.
In collaboration with Pasadena City College, Associate Professor of Physics Jiru Zhu, Director of Stonehill College's Photonics Program, and Professor of Chemistry Cheryl Schnitzer, Director of the Photonics Certificate Program, recently secured funding to support student internships totaling $60,000. Stonehill Photonics Certificate students Jessina Evora, Victoria Taylor, Ngok Vu, and Jason Wong will complete internships in the micro-nanotechnology field through the National Science Foundation Skills Training in Advanced Research and Technology Supplemental Program and in partnership with University of Southern California, California Institute of Technology, Rice University, and University of California, Irvine. Schnitzer and Gu hope that this opportunity will offer students a sense of the research and technology opportunities available to them at laser, electronics, optical, photonics, and advanced manufacturing companies after they complete the certificate program.
The APCSM raised $3,165 thanks to the community donations for surgery for Carl. This sweet boy has what is called entropion, and it is a painful condition caused by an abnormal inward turning of the eyelids that causes chronic irritation as his skin and hair are constantly rubbing against his eyes. They had a goal of $3,000 to cover the surgical costs for both Carl's eyes. Carl is headed into surgery on January 9th at Jamaica Plain Animal Clinic, LLC. Now it's time for the APCSM Pet of the Week. We have some pets that are looking for their forever home. Let's take a look. Meet Basil. Basil is a sweet 1-year-old girl looking for her forever home. Basil is fun-loving, bouncy, and full of energy. She is a high-energy pup and would do great in an active home. Basil would benefit from some positive-based training to help her focus her happy energy and improve her manners. Basil would like to be the only pet in the home and would do best in a home without young children. Are you looking for a hiking buddy or a pup to go running with that also loves to snuggle? Then Basil is the one for you. If you're interested in Basil, please fill out an animal adoption application on apcsm.org. Meet Buddy. Buddy is a fun-loving adult pit bull terrier who is looking for his forever home. Buddy is looking for a home where he can be a dog's dog. He would make a wonderful companion for someone who is looking to throw the ball around in the backyard or hang out on the couch. Buddy likes to talk and can get pretty excitable. He loves his walks, stuffed toys, and just curling up in a comfy spot for quiet time. Dogs like Buddy tend to spend a very long time waiting in a shelter for a home. If Buddy sounds like a good fit for you or someone you know, please share his story or fill out a dog adoption application on our website, apcsm.org.
Your 7-day forecast is still to come.
And OA Winter Sports are in action, and we have your recap. You're watching Easton News.
Hi, I'm Ron Van Dam. I've been in radio for 3 decades now and have been doing a daily podcast-style show for a few years. But once a week, I come to the ECAT studio where they give me wine and cheese.
Hey, welcome to the program. How are you? Good to be with you. Hey, you're looking good today.
Thanks for being here. Make yourself comfortable. This won't take too long. It'll be a little bit painful for you, but in the long run, it's important for you to go through this. And I do a TV version of the podcast. I talk about what's going on in the world and in the area and give my opinions on things. That's both something to look forward to and also a warning. So tune in to see me move my mouth while I talk. Who knows? We might have something in common. Probably not, but you never know. Catch my show here, The Ron Van Dam Show, right here on ECAT.
It's The Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight, things can get a bit weird.
if you like that sort of thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the official first episode of Eatin' with ECAT. My name is Joseph Taft.
I'm Jack Ryan.
And I'm Abby Kitchenham.
We are, in fact, your co-hosts, and we are determined to bring you all the big eats that you can handle. So listen, if you're a foodie, you're not going to want to miss any of the action. Check out our website, www.eastoncat.org, or find us on social, at EastonCat, to find this episode on demand.
Oh, you're going down, Kitchen. You're going down. You're going down.
I got through the foam, and I'm getting a little more down to the... It's like...
The fact that there's jelly in this just unsettles me.
A Reuben sandwich is the best sandwich out. The sauerkraut mixed with the Thousand Island and the rye bread.
This is something I have never seen before.
We're good. We're all family here.
Where does the ice cream begin?
Big
and
bite.
The whipped cream. End.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for your upcoming 7-day weather forecast, so let's kick it over to Chief Meteorologist Adam Carreiro.
This is your ECAT weekly weather forecast. Friday and Saturday we have another storm coming in, but this time be heavy rain and wind, but no snow. Clears up Saturday night and the rest of the holiday weekend has some clouds, but it stays calm and the temps in the lower 40s. Then on Tuesday we have another system coming in. Depending on the track we could get some snow, but it won't stay snow all the time, it'll be a mixture of rain and snow. The rest of the work week stays cold, but we're in an unsettled pattern of systems coming in every couple of days. I'm Adam Carreiro and this has been your ECAT weekly weather forecast.
.2024 dog licenses are now available. Residents can license online on the town website as long as a current rabies certificate is on file in the town clerk's office. You can search for your dog with their dog ID number, which is on last year's license, not their tag number though, or you can search by owner name, street, or dog name on file. If you licensed last year and cannot access your dog online, please send a current rabies certificate to town clerk's office at easton.ma.us and try again a few days later.
Like watching this show or any other ECAT programming? Well, that doesn't happen without the help and support of viewers like you. ECAT is a non-profit organization and it relies on some help from the viewers. If you would like to help, you can submit a small donation on our website, eastoncat.org, and continue the running of ECAT programming. Just go to the main page, scroll down until you see the donation options for the QR code.
Residents should have received the 2024 annual town census form in the mail the week of December 11th, 2023. The annual census forms must be signed and returned to the town clerk's office within 10 days of receipt. Residents are reminded that census forms need to be returned even when no changes are necessary to their census information. In accordance with MGL Chapter 51, Section 4C, failure to respond to the annual census shall result in removal from the active voting list and may result in removal from the voter registration rolls.
The finest wine, couples Valentine date night. Come celebrate the blessings of married life in the Lord. Set aside time together as a married couple to experience a joyful and memorable evening. Meet other local married couples at this special complimentary evening that will include vigil mass, renewal of vows at St. Joseph's Chapel at 5 p.m., and dinner and date night at the Museum of Family Prayer from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday, February 10th. 518 Washington Street in Northeastern Massachusetts, 02356. Please follow the link below to RSVP by February 2nd.
Doreen will be teaching a 4-week Foundations of Meditation program at Frothingham Hall. This program will be on Tuesdays starting January 23rd until February 13th at 9:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m., so just an hour. For this program, you will need to register and punch cards. Those are required for the class. Call or stop by Frothingham Hall to sign up, or call 508-230-0690 for more information.
Southeastern Regional Vocational High School DECA students had a very successful DECA District Conference. The following students won trophies and will be moving on to the DECA State Career Development Conference, which is being held in Boston on March 9th to the 11th.
Now it's time for your weekly OA sports recap. Let's get into the results for the week that was January 5th through 9th, 2024. On Friday, January 5th, OA boys and girls basketball were in action, as well as the swim teams. So let's begin. Boys basketball hosted Mansfield, but were defeated 54-46. The boys had trouble clicking offensively in the first half, but were able to stay in it due to strong defense and rebounding. OA was able to cut the lead to single digits with about a minute to go, but it was too little too late as they were defeated. The girls traveled to Mansfield and picked up a big conference victory, 48-41 over the Hornets. Credit an 8-2 run to end the game as the difference maker, as OA was able to knock down their free throws to keep a charging Mansfield team at bay. Avery Gamble finished the game with 19 points and 5 steals. In the pool, the Tigers took on the Black Knights on the road. The girls dominated, winning 66-10, while the boys lost a tight one by a score of 87-73. On Saturday, January 6th, boys hockey hosted Hockomock Conference rival North Attleboro at home. Down 2-1 going into the third, the boys were able to play strong hockey down the stretch, net 2 goals, and take the come-from-behind victory, 3-2 the final. Sean Tian was able to knock in the equalizer off an assist from Landon Groth. They then took the lead on a breakaway goal by Andrew Livingstone and never looked back. Great comeback win for the Tigers as they defeat the Rocketeers for the first time since 2020. On Monday, January 8th, boys basketball traveled to Attleboro and were defeated 66-51. Zach Ivanovsky had 22 points with 6 three-pointers made on the day. Meanwhile, the girls hosted Attleboro and got the job done 63-45. Maeve Horseman led all Tiger scorers with 15 points, while Avery Gamble and Sarah Hilliard each poured in 13 of their own. With that win, the girls improved to 5-2 on the young season. On Tuesday, January 9th, boys hockey hosted Canton, but they were unable to stay hot, losing 5-1. It was Jack Corey who scored the lone goal with just a few minutes remaining in regulation. Lastly, the swim team hosted Canton at Massasoit Community College. Canton had a very strong showing in this one. The OA boys and girls were both defeated, 90-63 and 97-73 respectively. Brian Wang was the highlight for the boys, and Bridget Carr swam well for the girls. This is going to wrap up your OA sports recap. Make sure you tune in to ECAT for all of your OA home game coverage. Thank you for watching. This has been Joseph Taft, and have you heard the new joke about yoga?
And I'm Jack Ryan. I can't say I have.
And you know what? Forget it. It's a bit of a stretch.
This has been Easton News.